Hello everyone. This is about roughly 5:30 here in Norway, and this is my city, my second city in short, because Benin City is my first love and my first city, and this is my second city. I'm here today just to show you how a park look like, or a garden, how it look like. You know, we've heard so many things about in our state about they are going to have a garden here, garden there. There's going to do a park different places. If you even go to the list of items that they have written down, there's a lot of park in it. So, but we haven't really seen any park, and or maybe if somebody think I'm wrong, somebody should be able to pick out how many park that we have in the city, and someone should be able to show me how those park look like, because today I'm going to show you how a park should look like. I know that you guys are going to say, oh, this is Europe, but let me tell you, if you see the cost of a project in our state or in our country, is even sometimes more expensive than the project they do here. So if sometimes it can be more expensive and it costs really high, that means that they have to be able to compete. Those projects over there should be able to compete with the project here, because it's almost the same cost. It's expensive also. So I'm going to just show you around and show you. Today I'm going to go around. I really woke up early because of this, to really show you how a park should look like. That is what I'm going to show you today. So I have to turn the camera. Okay, like I said, this is my city, my second city, because Benin City is my first city and is my place of birth. So I'm just in one of this park here in Bergen, Norway. This is this is a park. So I came very early today just because I didn't want a lot of people to appear, but because from 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock today, this park is going to be filled up with people. So that's why I came as early as 5:30 to 6, just to be able to record this so that you can be able to see clearly how a park, this is a park, how a park should look like, or what a park really is. This is just one small park or garden in this area. So you can see the beauty. You can see that it's well planned. This is for in case you want to throw anything away. If you decide to eat something, you want to throw that away, you can go around. This is where people sit down during the day to relax, and this is how a park or a garden should look like. So let's take a look at this monument. As you can see, this is a very beautiful one. You can see that. So look at the work, the way it has been done. Then you can see that this is going to last for a very, very long time. And let me tell you, the weather in this country is horrible. Not even in the country, in this particular city, because some places have nice weather, but this particular city, it rains a lot. And it rains, it snowed, wind and all. So if they can be able to manage to preserve their monument, be able to do such things even with the horrible weather, that means we should be able to do more, because we have nice weather. You can also take a look at that one that is there. You see how beautiful. Let me just zoom in. You see how beautiful it is. You see that. Let me go this way so that you see. It's a mother and child, because that mother and child, when it comes to art, is very, very important. Mother and child is one of the most beautiful thing. So you see the whole place. Okay, let me just leave it like this. So this is a park. So when we're talking about park, the government is thinking about investing. Let me not say government, the leaders are thinking about investing, because when you use government these days, it just seems like you're against people. So this is not matter of being against somebody. It's matter of really thinking how something should look like. So this is actually a park, and because you can see that this is just a small park. Tell me, can my own city not afford this? Can my city not afford this? I think we can afford this even more than. So please, I would like you all to please show me any small park in Benin that look like this. Any park that is as beautiful as this, I would like to see it. where different families can go to, where people can go to sit down and relax. I want to see it if you have. But if you look at the list of things that they have written down, you see that many of those lists of things that they have written down there is containing that they're going to build one garden, one park, and a lot of other things that is there. But I'm yet to, I haven't seen anyone yet. So you see this, I'm going to be going around a bit today to show you a lot of things so that you just take a look. So this is one of those beautiful park. So I decided to do this video today because I could have gone on live video, but if I decide to go on live, I will not be able to share this particular video to different of our platform. So please guys, do follow us on TikTok. We need a lot of followers on YouTube and other platform. So please, so this is what a park look like. Please, if you're out there and you think that Benin is having such a park, please be able to show me, because I want to see it. Because when we speak, a lot of people say, no, where do you live? Do you live in our city? No. But we are from that city. We know what is supposed to be happening, or we know what happens all the time. So, okay, let's talk about this. You said this is well preserved now. If we have to compare this with the material that we've used in our city, you can see that it's almost the same thing as that one. So if you now decide to do something like this, we should say this is almost like a concrete work. You say that. You say that. So just think about the weather in this city. With the weather, it rains, it snow, and this is still not as dirty. Or you send the one we have at home. Maybe I might post it later just to remind you of the look. You see the grass, go to the one at Ring Road. Maybe they have cleared it. We heard now that a few days ago they have managed to maintain it. I don't know if because there were some visitors call me, I don't know. But this is, you see this start to here, you see this monument, you see what has been done. It's clean, it's neat, even if it's concrete. Even if it's concrete, I don't know if it's really concrete or marble, one of it, because you can see each side the way they have attached it and gum it and do all that, concrete it and plaster it there. All that job was done just for preservation, in order to preserve it. So that is that. So now I'm going to the second park to show you another park. This is just one of those parks. So let me cross over to show you something else. So what you say, this is how to beautify city. You see flowers have been planted. This is just trying to give the city a beautiful look. The reason why I'm talking about this is that this is why the reason that the government needs to invest in tourism. If you don't invest in tourism, you will not know how to beautify your state or your city. The reason why people do beautify city is because they are expecting visitors. Tourism is like you're expecting visitors to come to your place, and because you are expecting visitors, that means that you're going to get your house ready, because you want your place to look as beautiful as anything. When your visitor comes, you're thinking about how to adjust things, what to do. So you see this restaurants all over, this restaurant here, and you see this park. So when people come around and the restaurant, the places they can go, they relax themselves and they spend money. That is the tourism sector. That is what it's all about. So there is need to develop the tourism sector, and I think that our leader, even the federal government, should try to create something, a tourism body that is so separated from all sector, so that tourism body can be the one totally in charge of the tourism sector, instead of having one office that is doing a lot of things and they are not able to focus on any other thing. So I think that should be done. Okay, let's take a look at this particular one here. You know, the one we have in the city, which some are broken. We have not even been able to spend any amount of money to maintain our own, and which is that. Okay, let's look at this. You see how preserved it is. You see the maintenance. Yes, you see that. And I'm showing you this. Even with the amount of wet, the rain, it rains a lot. The weather is not as nice as the one we have at home, but still this can be, as you say, beautiful as this. That means that a lot has been done. And in order to get this look, you don't need to it's not billions, or it's not like people think that billions need to be invested into this. No, billions doesn't need to be invested into this. It's the idea behind it, the thinking that, oh, let me do this. That's why I said that in our society we don't fascinate, we don't have fantasies, because when you fantasize on something, you start dreaming, and when you dream, you start thinking about how to make that in a reality. We are not fantasizing enough. Even the ones that are fantasizing on different things, how to do a lot of things, by the time they submit their document, the one that haven't fantasized on anything will just pick it up and think, oh, this is a good idea, and that person starts doing it. Because it's not the one that have that fantasy, you haven't fantasized on it, they will not be able to accomplish what that person that have done that have been, that person could be able to achieve, because it's not their dream, it's not their fantasy. So they don't even know how to do it, how to think about, oh, maybe I could have done it this way, maybe I would do it this way. They don't know. So you can see this now. This is as beautiful as anything. It's a creation of art and everything. This is a monument of someone. Like this could have been like Osamori Joseph, for example. Let's say Osamori Joseph, or Majek Fasher, or Victor Waifo. All this can be done just to keep them alive. You see this? This is someone's creation, and this is beautiful. During the day, that's made from 8 or 9 o'clock, there's going to be a lot of people sitting down here, relaxing, reflecting. Why will somebody not be smart when the society has already done a lot in order to make you smart? You say, this is this. And let me show you the second one. You see that? So these are pack. This is a very special one also. So in the afternoon, people sit down here. You can see a lot of chairs. People sit down here, they relax. This is also a pack. So there are different ways of. So just want to show you this. So you see this? These are stones, beautiful stones. So in the afternoon, people can sit down. I can decide to sit on one of these now. Maybe I can take pictures or just have a drink or relax myself. This is one pack. And those places there, they're just hotel. So you see the idea. You have the park, you have hotel, you have food, you have drinks and all. And that creates job. So that means that in every part of our society, you can actually use it to create job. So people that don't want to sit in the restaurant or don't want to do anything, they can decide to sit on these ones here that you can sit on. So these are one of the places, the places you can easily relax yourself. Okay, unlike our city that like planting flowers and don't know how to maintain flowers, I think flowers could be very beautiful. Please, this is flowers. You see, you follow up. You say that. So it's not about just thinking about park, garden here, beautifying this and beautifying that, spending money on different things, and you don't even get any result out of it. That's something else. So I'm going to the third place. So these are the ones I'm going to show you today. Let me cross the car. Okay, this one is a very beautiful one. I would also like to turn the camera. You know, I have to stop it. That's the thing. Okay, let me see if I can turn it to myself. Okay, this one is really a beautiful one. Like you see, this is another pack. This is one. Okay. You see this particular pack. This is how a pack should look like. This is a pack. So please, if you know that, because we've seen recently they've written a lot of park here and there, do we have something like this in our city? You can see that this is beautiful. Let me not zoom out. So during the day, this particular park is filled with people. You can see the amount of I'll go around now so that you can take a look. So even at night, in the evening, this park is filled with people. So you can see light here. These are lights to lighten up this place. At night, it's beautiful. So that means that you can even come to this place to relax. There are so many type of park you can do. You can, like in Benin City, we have the story of Queen Eden. That means that you can even create something like Queen Eden's Park, where lovers to go to. People that just want to be alone with their boyfriend, their husband, where they can go and kind of solve their problems out. Maybe they have issues with one another, they just want to reconcile, they want to talk. Our society, we don't talk much. We need to learn how to talk, discuss. We talk a lot, but we don't actually talk. Because when you talk, you have to say something reasonable. You have to be able to say something that can add value to someone's life. That is good talk. So maybe we're not doing good talk, but we know how to talk. So you see this place, these are meant for people to sit down when they come. So imagine you having a park at home, and that park, there are a lot of people sitting down like this in the evening just to relax. So this is a park. You see it? I bet you see people have started coming out already. I think maybe it's after 6 now. People are coming out already. That's why I came early. So you see that way, walkway. So if you're here, imagine with this city normally have a lot of visitors that comes during even the summer. So if I decide to wait till 9 o'clock or more than 9 o'clock, there's going to be a lot of people outside. So a lot of people, which I don't want, because I really want you to see the park. I don't want to be distracted with people. That's why I came as early as this. So this is a park. You see that it's beautiful. So this is where people come, relax. You bring your family. Maybe you just want to enjoy your city. How many people have really enjoyed Benin City? Like, there's so many. We have a lot of cities in Edo State. Angushi is there. These different places. We are even just talking about Benin City now. So think about it. If Benin City cannot be developed, cannot be as beautiful as this, what about other states? When even the Benin City is the capital of other states, other city, not state, other city that is around us. So what do you think those places, those small cities around us is going to look like? That means that it's even going to be worse. So that means if there's not enough development in the city, we don't have our Benin City is not as beautiful as any place. Maybe I don't know where to compare, so let me not compare Europe. Maybe there are other states now that has done so well. Let's compare Benin City with other states. If they cannot compete, so just think about Anshi or Ekboma or other places that have small cities, or even their cities is even big. What will they do? So look at this particular one now. You see it's beautiful. You see what they have done here. This will stay for long. It's not to go there and start painting monuments, painting statues with oil paint every time. Every December they run down there to paint oil paint. Waste of money. Even that oil paint, if they tell you the amount of billions that goes inside, you even be shocked and said, what? Really? Just one small oil paint, you see a lot of hammer. So you see this is a park. You see this was created. This is how to beautify something. That means that any visitor can come in here, take pictures, relax. This is how to enjoy a place. You can go and reflect. You can go and think. You can go. There's no way you will not be smart when you're living in an environment like this. So let's try and invest in tourism, because the tourism sector, the reason why I'm saying that we should invest in the tourism sector is that is the only reason why the leaders will think about beautifying the city. And we need a city as beautiful as this to be able to think for our future, for the future generation to be smart, to have place to relax, to calm their head. So you see, these are places people sit down. In the afternoon, this place is filled up. Everybody sitting down, relaxing. Some are reading, some are doing just different things. You can see the train station, this is the place the train normally takes people down to the other side. Everything well planned. Do we still have time to plan? Yes, we still have time to plan. We can still plan. It's never too late. There are new projects going on every day, and still we are not able to make anything good out of it, apart from shouting about some few items that just been done something with, which I don't want to say, because anything you say now seems to be politics. But I've had this particular thing in mind for some time, so this is not politics or anything. For some time, I don't know what to post, because I'm thinking if I post anything, it seems like I'm into politics. But I said to myself, fuck it. If you have to show something, you have to show it. This is what I've been doing for a while now. So I'm going to cross now, and there's another park there that I want to show you. And the funniest thing is that these parks I'm showing you now, they are not even far from each other. That means that during the day in the afternoon, you can easily just walk around from one place to another. I have to run. So you can just walk around and go to the next park and the next park and the next park. So now I'm entering another park also. So you see this. This one is also beautiful. You see this. This is in the middle of the city. You see, there's a restaurant there. Because anytime you're creating something like this, you have to think about creating jobs. And that means that you have to have something restaurant. Restaurant goes with garden or park. So you have to have something restaurant to eat. That will also create 2 or 3 jobs or 5 jobs there. People will come around, and not just 3 or 5 jobs. The restaurant, they're also going to buy things that they're going to cook. So those, they are also buying from somebody. That means that that person they are buying for, they're creating job for that person. So it's just keep on spreading and spreading and spreading. That is the tourism business. It's spread. That's why it's so good for a state to invest in tourism, because the money, the wealth of it goes around. It doesn't stay in one place. It's not like give me, I take. No, it's like it goes around. Everybody can have a piece of the cake. So you see this park, the government has already created, they have invested in the park. And this park is going to bring a lot of money, because when we think about what places like this can bring, we think it's just the cash. No, even the feeling, me being here, standing here, the feeling of feeling, oh, this is beautiful, it has already inspired me to think greater, to think good things. This can make our youth, inspired our youth to be great, to think well. The environment you grow up in, it matters a lot. It's like when they say the upbringing, a home matters a lot. It matters if we are not looking at it. The society where you grow up, it matters. It affects the way you think or reason. So this is one also. You see this. This is not even, you see this. So please, I would like to compare any of these to what we have at home. I would like to compare it. And they will tell you that they have used millions on different projects, on park and all. I want to see park. These are just one of many park, and they are creating new park every day. You see that main place, that place you're looking over. In this particular park, they also create a place you can have. They normally have concert. Musicians, youth, they normally come and sing and display, do a lot of things. Maybe I'll go around there and take a look later. But let me just go around here and actually show you this park. This one is big. I think this one is one of the biggest in this city. So you see it. Just look at the space they have given to it. You know, when we are showing these things now, the funniest thing is that people will say, it's Europe. It's Europe. We should stop having that thinking. Europe or not Europe, we are spending money on projects. We are doing things. They are coming up with ideas. Different ideas. That's what they are coming up with. And those ideas that they are coming up with is money is being spent. So if money is being spent on something, that thing should look good. If you're coming up that there's going to be 5 gardens in the city, that, then the gardens should be gardened. Not just on papers or on drawing, they should come out. We should be able to see it. The city should be as beautiful as this, because the city is also using money on different things. This is a city. It's not like we are not up to this. Is it like we're not smart enough? Or maybe we don't know how to use our resources? You see this. This is a park. This is a park in the middle of a city. Somebody had this idea. Somebody fantasized on this, sketch it out, and dream about how beautiful it's going to look, and decided to go ahead and said, oh, this is what I have in mind. And it was approved and it was done. And now everybody in this city can come here every day, sit down. You see those places you sit down. It's just like this shell, you see the bench, there's different places you can sit down. So all of this place down to that way like this, that you can sit down and just relax yourself in the afternoon or early, even at night. You see this, these are places you sit down, and there's so many. So you also have this here where you can throw, in case you're eating, you throw things off. So you see, is this not beautiful? If I decide to sit down here now, I can just sit here and look and relax. And this I can do during the day, night, anytime. Some people, when they are tired and they live in the city, they can just come down, take a walk, and come to this place and just sit down and try to just look at the nature, what God has given you, blessed you with. These are ways of trying to inspire yourself, or trying to think greater. So our environment is part of it too. The need to invest into the tourism sector is very, very important. If there's no investment in the tourism sector, we cannot even beautify our city. We should not even be talking about beautification, or if our city is going to look beautiful, if there's going to be a lot done. How do we preserve monuments? How do we preserve heritage? I think we should just forget about that. If we are not thinking about that, if you even look at that small place over there, that's also a small park. That's also a small park. You can see places where people sit down. So we should start asking questions, talking about things. So there is really a need for the leaders to create a different office for the tourism sector, because it's when you're expecting visitors, that is when you have you want your city to be as beautiful as anything, because you want, if your visitor comes around, they should be able to meet something nice. If I tell you thousands of pictures people take here every day. So this is a sellout point. I have to tell you, everything is a sellout point, just to make visitors visit you, just to boost the tourism sector, is a sellout point. Tourists and foreigners, even people from the nearby states, they come here, they visit the city, and these are part of things that they meet, they enjoy, they love. People take pictures every day here. So we should start thinking right. And if we want to invest in the tourism sector, we should invest in a proper way, and we should think properly. Because it's not just by taking someone's idea, trying to do it when you haven't fantasized on it. Fantasizing on something is very, very important, because if you're fantasizing, that means that you dream it, you're having dreams, how beautiful it's going to look. And when you're having dreams, you're thinking about how to make that dream a reality, and that is really, really important. So if you have never fantasized on something, how beautiful something is going to look, it's just like having a wedding. You fantasize on your wedding day, how beautiful you're going to look. And because of that fantasy that you have, because you're fantasizing on it, you create something. You want to create a dress as beautiful as anything, because you want to look like a princess. And you're able to follow that fantasy and the dream. Then you start dreaming of it. And the moment you start dreaming of it, you start thinking about making that dream a reality. And that is how you come out on your wedding day, looking as beautiful as a princess. So there is need for us to fantasize how we want our city to look like, so that we can be able to do something. So what you see now, you see this space. This is an event going to be going here. So event is going to be here, and you see that they're creating bar inside. I think it's for football. And you can even see those small places they're still arranging. They're going to use that place for toilets. Those are things you can, it's just like you creating an event. You don't even think about toilets. Our city is like that. They can want to create events. They want to do everything. They want to party here, this, that. They don't even think about toilet is a part of our party. If you want to do a party, or you're inviting people over, you want thousands of people to be there, the first thing you should think about is, where will they go to the toilet? When they want to pee, poo, whatever, where are they going to go to? So that means that you have to create that way for them to do that. And that should be the first thing you think about. All the things that can go wrong, all the things that can make people comfortable, you have to think about it. Hi. So you have to think about it. So this is, you see, those are toilets, those plastic ones. Those plastic ones. That is thinking, putting everything into position, thinking about everything you want to do, how to do it. You plan, and that is how you make your city beautiful. So just imagine people that are going to come to this place. Why would they not enjoy it? Why would they not love their city? And why will you not be smart to want to contribute your part to the city? Okay, this is that park I went to. I'm going to go to the last park now to show you that one before I drive home. So this is the part. I think I'll have to turn this video